Hi everyone, my name is Carrington Austin and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about playards, or what I have always called playpens. Some people call them other names. But we're going to talk about those and whether they're actually necessary or if they're worth buying, okay? And this will be a part of our baby registry checklist playlist. So go ahead and check that playlist out, and you can see the rest of the stuff I have on it. All right. So are playards worth it? Well, first of all, let's talk about what playard is. Basically, a playard, or what I used to call, well, I've always called playpens. They're what they sound like. They're just like, kind of like a little gate that has a ground surface to it that you put a child in. So it's kind of like a box for a child. I know that sounds weird, but that's kind of what it's like. And they can move around in it. They can walk around in it. It's not that big. I'll show you a picture of it. Here. All right. So it's not that big, but it gets the job done. So yeah, so do I think they're worth it? Yes, I do. I loved the playpen I have for my daughter. So, yeah, I put it on your registry. I totally get it. They got one of my cousins. She actually just gave me hers that her daughter has. So, yeah, I loved it. Why is it necessary? Why do I think it's so great? It's really, really convenient. And I think it's one of those things that you don't really think you'll need until you have a child. Does that make sense? Now, there's some moms who I've heard who say, I never used a playpen or playard. I never need it, but we used it. So even if you don't use them at home, one of the reasons they're also wonderful is they work really well for vacations. Because if you have a vacation and you have your baby's coming along with you, if you don't want your baby to sleep in bed with you and you can't bring a crib, and let's say they're, you don't want to bring the bassinet, or they're too big for a bassinet, or you never bought a bassinet, it's just convenient to have a playpen because they can sleep in that overnight, in the hotel room, or they work at other people's houses if they need to sleep overnight. They work great for day to day. I baby wore my daughter, but when she got too big for me to baby wear, or if I just didn't really feel like baby wearing her at the moment, it was easy and convenient to put her in there while I did stuff. Now, here's the thing. I think you want to be careful not to just keep them in all day. You don't want to do that. And the funny thing, I always joked whenever I posted pictures of her on social media, I was like, okay, you guys, don't worry. She's not been in here all day or all the time, because all the pictures I pretty much posted of my daughter, she was in her playpen. But the only thing is, the reason a lot of her photos were in the playpen is that was usually the easiest time to take a photo, the easiest way to take a photo of her, because when she started crawling, man, she was just all over the place. So it was hard for me to be able to just sit her still and take a photo of her. So the playpen was just the easiest way to get shots done. But but I know, don't worry, I didn't have her in the playpen all day or anything like that. But yeah, they work great for day to day, just if you need to get stuff done, or if you just got home and you need to put them somewhere while you put everything up and put your purse up or put the groceries up, it works perfectly. And then what I end up doing is, once my daughter, once she got too big for her playpen, and she got too big, I call it playpen, she got way too big for it quickly. I started realizing she was too big for it when she was able to move it and kind of move it while she was in it a little bit. I was like, okay, she's too big for this. Or when she just started seeming uncomfortable, like annoyed with it. And that's the thing with children and stuff like that, and not bassinets, but bouncers and things like that. Or even baby wearing them, you'll know that's time to move on from them when it doesn't really benefit the kid anymore. Like when they seem uncomfortable in it, it's like, okay, they've outgrown it. Don't try to keep it and force it on them. So what we did after that is we just got I call it a play yard, but some people call it play dates. But I got kind of just like the circular one. It's kind of like a playpen, but doesn't have a base or a ground to it, if that makes sense. So when they're in the play yard, the new one I got, her foot touched the ground. It didn't, there was no surface to it. So that's just kind of one I used for when she was older. Here, I'll show you a picture of the one I got, so you can kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So that's why I ended up getting for her. Now she's 22 months now, and she hasn't used any of those in a while. But yeah, those things really come in handy, especially, like I said, if you need to get something done, if you need to cook, if you need to take a shower or something, and they've outgrown their bouncers, and they're like little, what else are those called? Bouncers and like the little swing sets and things like that. Once they've outgrown that, a playpen is great. Yeah, so I would highly recommend getting one. This is one of those things that for my future children, I would definitely have a playpen for sure. I would do it all over again because it made my life easier. But yeah, you guys, so I hope that this video was a little bit enlightening and just kind of gave you an idea of whether you need, whether I think playpens or play yards or whatever you want to call them, whether I think they're necessary. Yes. Are they worth it? Yes, I think so. I don't think you have to get the fancy, schmancy kinds that, have contraptions on it and all that. I didn't have that. I just had like a basic playpen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would so appreciate it if you would hit the red subscribe button. I would also appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up. And please comment in the comment section, did you use a playpen or play yard? What do you even call them? Because I feel like everyone calls it a different thing. But did you use them? If so, did you think it was necessary? Did you not use them at all? And were you totally fine without using them? Put all your comments in the comment section below. I appreciate that. Also, ask any questions, please. And and I would so appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.